Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this week's video.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
You've probably seen a lot of these Instagram y2k edits, and I thought I would teach you guys how to make one really quickly on your iPhone. So if you want to learn how to do this and this, keep on watching. So before starting, you need to take photos, and before doing that, you need to get ready. So I'm gonna go get ready, I'm gonna put on some makeup and choose an outfit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished getting ready. I did my makeup. I'm wearing this top that I bought at Urban Outfitters, and then some pants I got from Zara. You'll see later. But yeah, so next step is actually taking the photos. So some quick tips for taking the photos. First of all, you want to do it when there's a lot of daylight, or if you have a ring light, use that, but I think daylight works best. And try to find a plain background where you can take your photos. So I'm just going to use this white wall that we have in our house, and find a wall that's close to a window so you have a lot of light. But if you don't have a white wall that's free, either put a white sheet behind you on some chairs, or like try to find like a neutral background so that it's just easier to remove when you're making the edits. To take the photos, I'm going to use my iPhone. I'm going to try using the back camera because the quality is better, but the only problem with that is that you can't see yourself, so you don't really know what you're doing. So I'll try with that, but if it doesn't work, I'll just switch to my front camera. Back at uni, I have this little remote that I can use to like take pictures with my phone, but I don't have it here. So I'm going to just set a timer and pose every time. Pro tip, if you have an iPhone, use the live function because after that you can choose which part of the photo you like best. You'll see what I mean when we're editing the photos. So this is right in front of the wall, so I'm going to set my phone right here at eye level. It's better to set your phone at eye level, I think, because it just looks like someone took the picture instead of like putting it lower and it just looks like you put your phone on the ground. So I'm going to set the live setting right here, so the live is on. And then I'm going to set the timer to 3 seconds because I don't need that much time. Okay, and then I'm going to set my phone right here. I'm just going to check that it's like centered. And now I'm just going to use the volume button to take the picture. Also, by using the live function, you can move after it takes a picture because the live will capture 3 seconds, I think, after it takes the first picture. So you can move and like change it a little bit, like tilt your head if you want, and then later you can choose what pose you prefer. So I'm going to show you like real quick right here. So if you press on the live, you can see that I tilted my head. So now I can choose whatever position I prefer. If that makes sense? I'm not sure if I'm making sense. I'm also going to use these glasses as an accessory because I think they look really cool. Perfect. Okay, I'm actually going to use my front-facing camera because I prefer seeing what I'm doing. Because if I can't see, then I'm just taking pictures blindly, and that's not going to work. Welcome to the trade show. We got what you need. Bring them something they can pay for. Painted on a smile when I'm stepping on my doorstep. I need from the world what she giving me before. A-T-T-E-N-T-I-O-N. Snap a photo with my girl, but post a picture with her friend. I'ma lose my head, trying to find myself again. Doing circles in her feet, only let them see me win. Pieces of me that I want to see the most. I shrug and I grin whenever my shot goes in. This is my show when I'm taking over again. See, if I had a tripod for my phone, this would be so much easier because I could take like high angle photos, but because I don't, it's kind of hard. But I think I've got enough pictures to actually make an edit, so let's do that. By the way, I forgot to say this, but I got this video idea by anaisr. I'll link her video down below if you want to check it out. This is not my idea, so I can't take credit for it. So now that we've taken the pictures, we're going to edit them. In the photo app, because you've taken live photos, you can go into this little section at the bottom and then choose whatever you prefer. Say I like this one, so I'm gonna make it a key photo. One thing you can do as well is if you press this, you can duplicate it, and you can duplicate it as a still photo. So now at the end you have a still photo instead of a live one, and that makes it easier to edit after. I like doing this so I can choose all my photos.
on to big and better things. Had a lot of low things, but I'm up now. Keep your head on straight, don't slow down. Cause I'm moving on to big and better things. We stay up too late, but we don't go.
So now that I've done that, I'm gonna duplicate all the photos as still photos.
I got one more year.
And now that I've done that, I'm gonna go edit my photos in VSco. You can edit your photos in any app you want. I just use vsco because that's the one I prefer. So I'm going to use the C1 filter. I'm going to raise the exposure a little bit. Decrease the contrast. Up the shadows a little bit. Make it more yellow and pink. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna save this as a draft. I hate the new vsco update because you can't import multiple photos into your drafts, and it's so annoying because I used to do that all the time, so I would just edit all my photos really quickly, but now I have to do it manually and it's so annoying. Okay, so now in my drafts, I'm gonna go to the first picture, copy the edits, and then just paste them to the other ones. And I'm going to save all the pictures to my camera roll. And now, life hack. To remove the background in your photos, instead of using Pixar and erasing the background manually, which takes hours, just go on the website, remove background. And then go to the first link, remove image background. And you upload your image. So I'm going to upload this one. Okay, so open it in Pixar and then just press next, and then just save it to your photos. And now you have a PNG of your fucking photo. How cool is that? And I'm gonna do that for all the photos. This is why you want to take a picture with a plain background so that it's easier to remove the background. If the background was a similar color to my clothes, the website wouldn't do as good as a job removing the background. Perfect! So now that we have all the pictures, you're going to choose a background. So go on Pinterest and then just type in whatever type of background you're looking for. I made a board on my Pinterest if you want to go check it out. The link will be in the description down below. And in this board, I put a lot of different overlays and backgrounds that you can use for edits like these. So I'm going to choose one of the backgrounds that I pinned. Let me just scroll through. Oh, I like this one. Okay, I'm going to crop them to squares because I want to make this a square edit. So you're going to go into PixArt and then you're going to select your background and you're going to add the photos you want to use for this. And you're going to resize yourself. Oh, I'm going to reduce the opacity of this one. I'm going to duplicate this one. How do I do this? Duplicate. Okay, then you can just duplicate and then I'm going to reverse it. Can I do this on this? Yes. I'm going to flip it this side and then I'm going to put it to the back. And then I'm going to press on blend and choose one of the blending modes. I like multiply. Oh, this is a lot of me, but you get the point. You know, you can do so many things on this. And then, if you want to give your edit a paper-like effect, go back to Pinterest, and then in my board, you can find this pin, and then just download the image, then go back to PixArt, and add a photo, and add that paper overlay. Okay, and then now you're going to go into blend. You're going to multiply, and then you can reduce the opacity. No. Oh my god, look at this! Ooh! Yo, I'm kind of happy with this. Let's save it. And this is how you do it. This is so easy, all with one app and one website. How easy is that? Let's do another one. So this one, I love this background. I'm going to start with adding a circle. So I'm going to type circle. So for some reason, I don't know why, I can't find the footage of me going through this. So I went into the stickers in Pixar and then typed circle. And then I scrolled through and then found this blue circle that I wanted to use. And then I wanted it to be green, so I changed the hue so that it would be a green that was kind of similar to my top, and then added it onto my background and then duplicated it, and then I reformatted one of them so that it would be an oval. And yeah, that's basically what I did. I'm going to add the photos I want to use. So for this one, I'm going to use the ones with the sunglasses. And I'm going to put myself into the circles, but I'm going to go out of it a little bit. I'm going to make it bigger so that I'm like all the way here. Okay, perfect. I'm going to make the oval bigger right here. Okay, perfect. I'm going to move it down, and I'm going to take this, reduce the opacity. And then I'm going to erase the parts that are coming out of the circle, but just the arms. Oh, and if you take out too much, you can just restore. Perfect. Now increase the opacity. I'm gonna move it down so that I can reduce the opacity of this. Then I'm gonna put a shadow to this. Reduce the opacity of this. I'm gonna flip this, I think. Perfect. And then I'm gonna add the paper effect. And I think I'm gonna make this like a little album cover type thing. So I'm gonna apply this, save it, and then I'm gonna go to Google and type parental advisory explicit content. Go to images, and then save the first image. And then I'm gonna go back to Pixar and then add it. Okay, this is my album cover, you guys. Apply, save, and that's it. This is how I made this edit. Honestly, you only need one app to do this, and Google Chrome or Safari. And then you can do all of this on your phone, and it's super easy. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope this was useful and that you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to see more videos by me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!
If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. We can drive around till the sky